So Ellis, why is private equity the right owner for a company like Harry and David?
It's funny, Steve and I were just talking about that. I don't think anybody who really understands what's happening economically should wait to have the value of their investments, be they private equity or anything else, be lifted among a tide of all boats. You have got to be able to generate superior returns through hands-on involvement in companies. This is what we do for a living. This is our proposition ultimate to our ultimate investors and our responsibility to our ultimate investors. There's absolutely no way in a public company format between public boards, outside directors, inside directors, absolutely no way that we could have executed what we did in the last 5 months, in the 5 months that Steve got there, because we have to actually build our inventory and be in a position to sell, a very considerable number of products at Christmas time.
Christmas is July for us.
Yes.
Do you agree with Ellis that you couldn't be accomplishing this as a public company?
Yes. I've run 3 big ones, Fortune 500 companies, and the process of decision making, the process of handoffs and involvement, the process of approvals takes a diamond, and over time, everybody touching it, rubbing it, wears the facets away till you're left with a piece of glass. No life, no imagination. What we do is we riff like a jazz band, and that gives us the opportunity to move with speed. We couldn't have moved this fast in a public environment.
So Ellis, let's take a specific example. The pop-up stores, an innovation that Harry and David has done recently to take advantage of holiday sales. Walk me through how that worked out as an idea.
Harry and David had retail stores, had in basically 2 venues. One is specialty stores located principally in medium to high-end malls, and the other is outlet stores. The outlet store proposition actually was working. This is before Steve arrived. We had never, despite our efforts, been able to develop a compelling store proposition, a reason when people are walking up and down the street or driving to the mall or for a reason to go into Harry and David. We could not separate the customer's mindset from it being a Christmas gift experience that you made upon looking at the catalog. Yet, we knew that our products had resonance both for self-use, buying it for your own kitchen and your own pantry, and for gifting, which would apply much more than year-round. That's really the statement of the problem. We could identify that. We did some market research before Steve came, but we did not, quite frankly, have in place the team with the creativity and the imagination to execute it.
So Steve, did you come up with the solution?
Well, with the team, well, actually, I can't take credit for this one. Before I even arrived, I knew we had to do pop-up stores. And the reason was we needed to reintroduce the company to America. It has a spectacular heritage. There isn't a person you can talk to that when you say Harry and David don't smile. And they have a memory, in some cases, too far off in the past. And what we wanted to do was demonstrate that we are relevant, that we are exciting, that we've taken the heritage of the brand and contemporized it.
The Deal LLC is privately owned by private equity funds sponsored by Wasserstein Co. LP. For more videos from the Yale School of Management Private Equity Conference, visit thedeal.com/pipeline.